Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we have composed a list of service providers that we feel every single homeowner inside the Bow Valley needs to know. We've had past experience with them either personally or our clients have used them and have had great experience and great success. Lots of these companies have fantastic reviews, so make sure that you check them out. We also want to note that there are a ton of different service providers in Canmore, so these are just a small sample of some of the ones that we recommend or have had past experience with, but there are a ton of great options, so feel free to do your own research on them.
Yeah, so if you're looking for an electrician, there's two companies. One is Prairie West Electric. Corey Richardson, fantastic individual, does really good work. S2S Electric, they've been in the Bow Valley for a while. Chris, you can get a hold of Chris there. A client of ours recommended them, and we used them on their sale, and things just went really smooth, and the pricing was reasonable.
Yeah. Moving into number 2 for plumbers, we recommend Yeti Mechanical. Bryce Vuger there owns that company. Fantastic human being. They provide great work, plumbing, anything from heating to water, hot tubs, residentially,
pools.
Commercial, pools. They kind of do it all there, and they're very prompt and they get things done quickly. We've never used him personally for any of our stuff, but have heard fantastic things about other people in the valley, and lots of people recommend them very highly.
Yep. So number 3, painters. Sometimes if you're going to sell your house, a paint job can go a long way. Spads Finishings, Lucas, we have used him personally. Did a great job at our house here. Recommend them highly. Paradise Painting, David Harrison. Just had a client that we're listing a property. They had a suite that was tenanted. They left. It needed a paint job. They were in and out of there in 4 days, and the Google reviews were tremendous on that company, and they did a fantastic bang-up job. So a couple of painters that can do anything from drywall work to full paint jobs to touch-ups. Definitely worth reaching out to those two.
Next on the list, we have Handyman, Valley Renovations. You talked to Aaron McLean there. Great individual. They provide, we feel that every homeowner needs a handyman.
Yeah.
And that applies to if you're in the short-term rental market specifically too. Make sure that you add him to your list, because he can come in and kind of fix the things that people either don't live here and they need fixed quick, and they're not necessarily a specific designation that you need a plumber or anything like that. But I'm sure Aaron can do a lot of that stuff on his own. Do you have any experience dealing with him or clients?
Yeah, we had a client that bought a condo and asked for a handyman, and we didn't have one at that point. Outsourced him through some of the connections we have in the valley, and he did a bang-up job. What's great about a handyman is sometimes you need just a plumber. But other times there's 5 or 6 things that need to be done: finishing, drywall, a dishwasher repair. This Andrew or Aaron can do all of that and more. So yeah, it's good to have those guys, like you said, in your back pocket.
And I think the biggest thing with the handyman that we're seeing correlate in the real estate market now is we always try to recommend to our sellers to bring in a handyman, fix some of the things that might need to get fixed that may come up in an inspection. Just little things that can help your home sell more than ever now than what we've seen in the past. So very valuable to talk to Aaron and get him in there to fix whatever you need.
And that's a great point, because a lot of times you think, well, it's going to cost me X. But we typically will recommend as realtors things that will add value to your property, whether that means helping it sell for top dollar, or getting out what you put into it, or being, especially in the market we're in, it's very competitive. So if you can have things looking tip top, and because when somebody moves in, the last thing they really want to do is, oh, I gotta fix this, or I gotta do that. And so if those things are done, and you're as a buyer going out to look and go, well, this has this and it's up to par, and this doesn't, so I'm gonna have to put the $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 into it. yours might be the one they choose over the other one.
Yeah.
So.
And what's happening is buyers are having an inspection done on these properties, and they're finding out these things anyways, and then they're coming back, and sometimes they're asking for less off of the price than what it actually would have costed you to fix the things in advance. So very strong recommendation that we always typically have for our sellers. And most of the times it's nothing major. It's not expensive, and it's worth it.
Yeah.
Residential cleaning?
So residential cleaning, we don't have a short-term cleaner on this on our list here today, but a residential cleaner, Quantum Clean Canmore, Chris and Ashley. We personally have some experience with them, and they do a really good job. They're quick and they're very reasonable, and definitely if you're looking for residential cleaning, they're the people to look for.
Yeah, everything you would want in a cleaner.
Yeah.
Done in a timely manner, very clean, very neat, affordable.
Yeah, sometimes we get second homeowners here.
Yeah.
And, even though there's nobody in your house, the dust, I don't know where it comes from, but you want somebody to come in once a month and clean, they're definitely reach out to them.
And for sellers as well, right? If you're moving out of a place and possession days, a day or two out, get them in there, get them to get your house cleaned up. Again, it's not super expensive and it's worth it. It's always a nice gesture, especially as a buyer when you go into a home and it's clean.
Yeah.
It's a very, very nice touch to have for sure. So make sure you add them to your list. Utilities. Now, we're not going to dive into every single utility specific. This is one that we feel you absolutely need to know, and that's Rocky Mountain Community Energy. They provide electricity and gas services. We're specifically going to talk about the electricity service. The gas, their rates aren't quite as competitive as some of the other options out there, but their electricity rates are fantastic.
Yeah, right now they're fantastic. And that could change, but as of right now, we just switched over to them, and it was a very huge savings. And in today's world, every dollar counts because they seem to add up. So, yeah.
I've been using them in my place for 2 years. They're great. They have awesome incentives when you sign up where you can get in on a fixed term rate and you don't have to lock in. Just little things that are super valuable. I know my power bill compared to one of the neighbors in my building is significantly less than theirs, and they're on a different provider. So we always recommend people to check them out. They're a newer company, local, so very, very beneficial to check them out. And even if you're already a homeowner and use somebody else, it's worth looking into that because, like you said, saved you guys quite a bit of money a month, and it, why not? Why wouldn't you? So
absolutely. So movers, Bow Valley Moving Company, we have personal experience with them, and clients have had experience with them. They are probably for us the staple in the valley. They aren't the only one, but again, for us, it's about relationships, doing things properly, and they've just got great Google reviews, and they've done fantastic work. So
yeah. And appliance repair specifically, again, we touched on a handyman, but sometimes appliances, it's good to get an appliance repair specific person. Strictly Service, James Strictly, he owns that company, does phenomenal work and can really fix anything that you need with appliances. So we feel that that's one that doesn't necessarily come to mind to a lot of people right off the hop, but is definitely worth having in there.
You got a dishwasher go. Something happens, you need somebody to come in and fix it right now, whether it's short-term, rental property or a home, a fridge, whatever. James is the guy to look at there.
And we've experienced that in the past where we've gone to sell a place and the fridge is crapped out and it's in between condition removal and possession, and it's like, we got to get this thing fixed for our clients, right? And James is awesome. So make sure you check him out for anything when it comes to appliance repair. But other than that, we feel that those are kind of the 8 major services or categories that we feel are worth knowing and worth adding to your list and keeping them in mind, whether you need some of that work done now or in the future, or you have family or friends in the valley that could really benefit from that. We recommend these guys wholeheartedly. Like we said before, we have tons of other options, but these are some of the people who we've had great experiences with, and our clients have worked with in the past and have all resulted in a positive outcome. So
Yeah.
awesome. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We hope that you guys found this valuable, and we look forward to coming at you with more content moving forward. Take care.